Platbos is Africa's southernmost forest, a tiny precarious remnant of ancient indigenous forest, and it's the setting for an ambitious experiment in bringing people and forests together. A jewel in conservation terms, it's a project which is protecting and expanding the forest. But while doing this, it's also opening up the forest for people to stay, to visit, to live in for a few days, and find inspiration from these ancient trees. Melissa and Francois have lived off-grid in the forest since 2005.
So I'm Melissa Krige. I'm here at Platbos Forest, which is my family's home.
Platbos Forest is a remnant of the Earth's life-supporting natural forests. Less than 0.5% of South Africa is now alive with indigenous forest. So Platbos really is an ecological oasis, a sanctuary for trees, birds and animals that needs help and protection. Melissa and her partner have ensured that this forest is protected, but a big threat remains from fire, made worse by our changing climate. Drier conditions mean massive fires have denuded large areas across the region, and locally, growth in alien tree species poses an additional fire threat.
Platbos is now also a contract nature reserve with Cape Nature, which means that for perpetuity the forest will be protected.
They've also established a programme called Trees for Tomorrow, and through this they've established the Platbos Tree Nursery and have planted over 38,000 native trees.
This is the Platbos Tree Nursery. We're surrounded by thousands of little baby Platbos tree seedlings that we harvest in spring when they germinate naturally in the forest itself. The staff harvest them and then grow them on here at the nursery.
Planting is taking place in areas that were once part of the forest.
The greater vision will be to start actually rehabilitating land beyond the forest.
The work also pushes back the boundary of encroaching alien trees that increase fire risk.
I think the greatest thing that we've achieved for the forest is the fire breaks. It is protecting the forest from fire, because we know that the greatest threat is fire.
They've discovered an amazing cooperation between species in this ancient forest.
The trees have kind of learned to grow together so that within these islands the moisture and nutrients are trapped, which make it more harmonious, for their growth.
At the same time, Platbos is open to people.
We have our reforestation fests with Green Pop. We have hundreds of people coming to the forest, literally getting their hands into the soil, planting the thousands of trees that we've been nurturing in the nursery over the last couple of years.
Low impact accommodation has been set up, and forest trails. And the very essence of this forest is reaching out and inspiring people around the world through Melissa's work on Platbos tree essences.
They are now sold all over the world, and I have people writing to me about the profound change that the essences have brought to them. The greatest thing that human beings can be doing at this time is planting trees and forests and protecting the natural forests.